I always get amazed like at everything whenever I come here.
What do you mean, like the size of my dick? Because it's so small?
Too. Just all the shit you have. Like, it's like awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty great, yeah.
Are those picture books? Is that what those are?
Those things are all a part of me. Yeah, those are photo albums. Those have like all of my 8x10s I had autographed.
Oh, that's smart.
And pictures of me with celebrities.
My back really hurts.
It sounds like anyone that complains about back pain is pretty much a pussy. That's how I feel about it.
Did you get more poster frames? Or there always been 8?
I think I got another one.
Is that the Marvel one I gave you?
Yeah.
Or the Guardians one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a pretty great...
It's one of the best movies ever.
It is, and it's a great poster, so it's going to stay up there forever.
I think it definitely, in my opinion, it's definitely top 5 sci-fi movies ever.
Yeah, I guess so.
It beats out more than a handful of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, it's really great. We've been recording for a minute. We got to talk about wrestling now.
Oh, I didn't know you were recording. I was just looking at your house.
Oh yeah, you've never been here before.
I mean, dude, every time I time I come, I go but like then every time every time I come to visit you though, I definitely stop and look at all the cool shit you have.
You stop and smell the roses. You see all those the figures up there, the classics? How many are up here?
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's about 8, right?
There's gonna be all these Bullet Club ones, right?
Well, but here's the thing. I'm getting probably maybe another 9 of those autographed. So I'm gonna have 9 more I gotta put up.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's more than that's already up on that side. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put them all.
Look at Rob Van Dam.
He's the whole fucking show. He's right next to Sabu.
Oh yeah, he is. Look at him.
It's right next to Sabu. I'm
more of an RVD over Sabu guy.
I like them both.
Not that I'm like super big into either, but I do remember watching Rob Van Dam on the stupid ECW whenever I watched wrestling.
I would have to choose the ECW RVD over Sabu. I like them a lot, but I like them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we are. We've been on a hiatus for a while. A week.
Well, there hasn't been much going on. I mean,
except for Best in the World we watched 2 weeks ago.
Well, I mean that too. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to say disappointed, but like there wasn't really much to Best in the World for me.
Well, we have to talk about it now.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get to. But
our show.
We'll do one at a time.
We have a new logo.
Yes, their new logo.
I made it myself.
I got drunk and made it.
Oh, that's weird. That contradicts my story. I just it's too bad.
One of them's true. One of them's not. It's like that troll riddle.
Yeah,
one of the trolls are telling the truth, but one of them are lying.
Are they both under a bridge?
But no, there's like doors behind them, but like the real exit's behind one of them, and each one of them guards one of the doors. But they both say it's my door.
Like whole door.
Yeah.
I see.
Dude, I just noticed these. What are these called?
Easy now.
These are the cards.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
From Solo, yeah.
Hey, so you guys should subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Breakroom BS. And Cable's been on the Instagram again.
Oh yeah, I'm getting at it.
Yeah, he stopped sucking. He was sucking for a while, but he's back now.
I don't
know what that is, but he's back on the Instagram, so you should do that, and then go on Instagram and watch stuff. But you should go on their YouTube channel and listen to all of our podcasts and watch all of our chicken videos. You should do that.
Yes,
you should do that. But this week, we're gonna review Ring of Honor's Best in the World. The review is better late than never, I always say.
Are we doing these back to back?
Yeah, we're doing 2 episodes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, so we're gonna do basically this is exactly the same as Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4. They did them back to back, just like we are.
We're recording it.
It's a pretty equal comparison, really.
Dude, I hope I can remember the shit that happened in Best in the World. I have awful memory. Dude, I was listening to a podcast, or it was a YouTube channel on the way here that the guy was, it was only like a 24-minute show, and the guy covered all of, what's that other one we watched? G1 Special. And, dude, there were so many times where I'm like, I don't even remember that happening.
Well, a good sign is I went back and I looked at the Best in the World notes, and I was like, I kind of remember all these matches. Okay. Which I had the same fear before I looked at my notes.
Okay.
But I did, so. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some Best in the World. Yeah. This took place somewhere, and
Best in the World was in Baltimore.
That's where they do most of their pay-per-views. Their next fucking pay-per-view they announce is in Baltimore.
Really?
I think ROH is like from Baltimore. I think that's where they
Okay.
their organization originated.
And they probably pick somewhere that they know will do real well every time.
Exactly. That's exactly what they do. You're smart, but I'm smarter, and I'm smart too, and you're smart.
Right. So what's our first match here? We got LIJ, Evil and Sonata.
Evil, Sonata, and Bushi.
And Bushi, that's right. Versus the Kingdom.
In a 6-man tag team championship match.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the titles. Kingdom won by pinfall.
Yeah. Did you see? Did you have any notes or remember seeing all the signs that said "Certified Melvin" on it? I thought those were funny.
I remembered seeing one. At least one. Yeah.
There was a lot. I think someone printed them out, and it was basically like the Johnny Gargano signs.
Certified
Looks like someone
Melvin.
printed out a bunch.
You're a certified Melvin, dude.
It was a pretty nice match.
I have really good opener.
A bunch of guys I'm a solid fan of going at it. I got what I was expecting, which was okay.
Cool.
It was a solid match.
And the Kingdom are still the champions.
Still the champions, no surprise. Dude, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be very rare. Like I don't think it's uncommon for like us to see like ROH guys like any Bullet Club members take New Japan titles, but I think it's a lot more rare that we'll ever see any New Japan guys take ROH titles.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, you got to figure if a New Japan guy takes,
he's gonna have to defend it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, New Japan has 60,000 fucking titles. Who cares if one goes missing?
Right? Yeah. like the only reason that anyone could have guessed Jericho winning that one match was because they have so many fucking titles. So it's all right if they lose one or two here and there.
Yeah, the titles don't matter. Titles don't matter. That's not true. What's the next match?
Flip versus Bully. I have
Flip Gordon. You mean?
Yeah.
Versus Bully Ray. You mean?
Yeah, I forgot to do this for the G1. So I hope you have notes like this for the G1. Who was fighting?
Yeah, I mean I have every match.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to note who was fighting for each match.
Oh, I did it. I
just kind of went like straight down.
I like the start of this match with Bully trying to jump him and Flip just beat the shit out of him basically. They did a good job with the booking. It's like really good babyface versus heel booking. Like Flip is just so lovable and Bully is a great heel.
Yeah.
You just fucking don't like him.
Dude, I completely agree.
And I was just loving Bully getting his ass whipped. So that was pretty great. The one part in the match that I loved. What do you want? Some pillows, you bitch?
Do you hear that noise?
What noise? To what noise are you referring?
Do you hear that? It's like tapping.
Are you on fucking drugs?
It's your poster frame. It's tapping. The air is moving it.
Oh my god! Why do you even have the air on?
I didn't turn the air on.
You turned it on when you fucking came in, you faggot.
What's happening?
Ooh, I can't say that on here.
No, I don't think you can say that. Yeah. Well,
faggot. I said it again. That's funny.
Douchebag.
That made it all better. You said douchebag. What is that supposed to do? Is that like counteracted?
I don't know, man.
Why are you just like...
You're thinking too much about it.
You're like douchebag.
Let's see. So in the Flip versus Bully match, Flip, there's a spot that Flip does where he does 3 consecutive spot. Wait, I got redundant there. 3 consecutive jumps from into the outside of the ring.
Into the outside.
Into the outside of the ringside, into the ringside, whatever. It's pretty funny, I guess.
It's kind of funny.
Are you done? Can I move on with my day now?
Am I done laughing at your words?
Yes.
Depends on how your words flow from here.
This, dude, unlike when Jay Lethal does it or Seth Rollins does it, he did a different thing every time he went out. So I thought that was a really good,
a lot cooler,
a lot more interesting than watching the same dive. I could literally just hit the 15-second rewind button on my remote if I wanted to watch Seth Rollins do that.
Am I allowed to laugh at your words anymore or not?
As long as it's not disruptive towards my train of thought, it's fine.
Yeah, you're adorable when you lose your train of thought, Gable. All the fans love it.
I'm known for it. You can get me like a shirt of it.
That's your gimmick.
It's like Gable's train of thought. We'll get a shirt made.
It's gonna have a picture of a train.
No, it looks like there's like supposed to be something there. It says Gable's train of thought, but there's nothing there in the middle. Because my train of thought's not there.
Can we put a train on the back? I want a picture of a train on it somewhere. Like a choo-choo train.
Okay, there can be a choo-choo train and the conductor. Like you can see the conductor scratching his head.
And he has like a little bubble with a question.
He has a map. He's like
lost.
Where's Gable's?
The train's lost.
Where's Gable at?
The train of thought.
He doesn't know how to get there.
All right, so we have the front.
That's a really good idea for a shirt.
We have the front.
Somebody make that and send it to us. Well, we're not paying you.
I want to sell it.
I mean, we'll sell it, but like, I want one first.
Oh yeah. I guess that's only fair.
ProWrestlingTees.com/BreakroomBS.
Yeah, that's a real link. You should go there. You'll find all kinds of cool stuff.
You can go to BreakroomBSmerch.com.
I feel like if someone goes to ProWrestlingTees/Breakroom bullshit, it's going to direct them straight to a lawyer because we're going to get sued.
Why would we get sued?
We won't. It was just a funny joke.
Oh, okay.
You're like legit scared. You're like, I don't want to get sued. I'm scared.
I was like, I'm confused at what we would like legally have done wrong at that point.
Quit being a pussy. You know what I loved in this match?
No.
Whenever Flip had the fans holding Bully's arms while he punched him, that was really cool.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
I missed that.
He was in the corner on the guardrail, and he had fans on both sides, just guards. He had fans on both sides just hold his arms while he beat his ass. It was really cool. Some great fan interaction there.
That's awesome. I want to see more shit like that.
So Flip won by DQ.
Let's see. Yeah, Bully Ray, low blows for DQ, which I wasn't a huge fan of.
I put lame finish in my opinion.
And then my picture got all sorts of fucked up. And then I remember, I don't know, like like I literally like, it's like I lost fucking signal and then it came back.
Oh yeah, that happened to me.
Colt Cabana spot should have been on the show leading up to this, and then would have had them fight at Best in the World. That was my note.
Have who fight Colt?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember.
I guess.
This is 2 weeks ago, man. Get off my back.
I mean, I thought that it should have been a longer match and then a better finish because the match wasn't that long either. Basically, Bully came down, tried to jump him, and Flip beat his ass, and Bully got DQ'd. I was expecting a longer match, and I thought the finish would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was definitely disappointed with the finish. I wish it would have. Dude, I wish that. I don't like when they do DQs at a fucking like main event or like a pay-per-view or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd like do that leading up to the show, and then I want a fucking legitimate match there.
Well, they could have done like a legit match and still done all their bullshit afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't have to have it in a DQ, but whatever.
Next we had like a 15-20 minute break, and then Kushida versus Jay Lethal. Is that right?
Yeah, you're a douche. You're a douche.
I was just that was a joke at nobody caring about the Kenny King versus Austin Aries match.
What about the women's tag match you skipped over too?
What?
Yeah.
I don't have any notes on this.
Oedo Tai and Kelly Klein versus Sumi Sakai to Neil Dashwood.
Dude, I didn't watch that. My version, whatever I watched it on, did not have that.
Really?
I'm not even kidding.
Did you watch it on ROH? On their Honor Club?
Nope.
Why?
Because it wasn't. Wait, it wasn't on there.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Dude, I watched it on there. I didn't watch it on the
Are you kidding?
No.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you watched the stupid version then.
Yeah, dude, I love Tenille Dashwood. I would have loved watching this. I'm gonna have to go find a fucking video of this.
Wow, you suck. I gotta go find a VHS copy somewhere. Yeah, there's some Japanese promotion, a Japanese female wrestling promotion. There was a stable of them. There was 3 of them, and Kelly Klein versus Sumi Sakai, Tino Dashwood, Jenny Rose, and this Mayu Iwatani chick.
Sounds like a weird, I don't know.
Well, there were lots of hot Asian chicks in the match, so I was pretty down.
Yeah. I feel like this, even without seeing it, I feel like this should have been some sort of, it doesn't sound like it was like an end to a storyline or anything or any sort of. It didn't really help any storyline, did it?
No, I mean they put together a lot of female tag matches at these shows sometimes.
I want some female fucking storylines. The Ring of Honor. I mean, I guess they're doing better than New Japan storyline, female storylines.
Well, WWE's gonna do an all female show now.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Who's running it?
I don't know.
Can H run it? No.
Did you call him H?
Yeah, we're tight.
His name's Trips, you
No,
douchebag.
Trips, man.
Yeah. There was a beautiful dragon duplex for the finish. That's clearly a typo. It was a suplex, not a duplex.
What's a duplex?
There's a beautiful dragon suplex, and Iwatani won by pinfall for her team. She was on that Oedo Tai team. It was actually a really good match, which I enjoyed. But you didn't see it, so you didn't enjoy it. And next up, we have Kenny King versus Austin Aries. Kenny is a douche.
Yeah, dude, I agree with you. His dance is fucking annoying.
Maybe
it's just not for us,
everything
dude.
about him is annoying, dude. Austin Aries pushes him, so he's like, yeah, then he starts flexing his titty muscles, and I'm like, wow, you're cool.
Dude, I thought I would be more into
Austin. Do you remember this?
No.
You know how
I was bored.
You know how they do that thing where they like make their titty muscles?
No, I know.
Yeah, like Austin pushed him, he's like, I'm like, what the fuck did that do, you jackass? It's so fucking dumb. I hate him. What were you gonna say now?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. This match was boring as fuck.
I
just didn't care about either of the fucking wrestlers going into it.
Well, I did kind of like when Aries was begging King not to do his finish on the outside, and Kenny King's a retard and didn't do it, and then he just got his butt kicked.
Dude, I just feel like this entire fucking like match is it's a really short-lived fucking story. Like, what Kenny costed him one match, and so they had to fight each other. Yeah. There's not really much to it. Like, I don't care. And then most of the fucking... Dude, I say fuck way too much.
Stop being a fucking pussy.
Most of Austin Aries' story, even presence is, like, on other wrestling shows. He's barely on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just really did not care about either of them.
You could still try to like parts of the match. There were some cool things
I did try.
I despise Kenny King.
Yeah.
But, dude, do you remember the part where Austin Aries wrapped his whole body around the bottom rope so he couldn't get him? That was funny. Do you remember this?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. That's good.
I tried. I thought I did, and I was like, no, I think that was a different match. This was like from like one of the best of the Super Juniors matches.
Dude, after he did the brainbuster, the crowd started chanting, "You killed Kenny, you bastard."
I do remember that. That was funny.
Yeah. Aries won by pinfall. And then next we have a match I was really looking forward to, which was Kushida versus Jay Lethal.
Yeah, I wasn't blown away by this match, but it was still really good.
I was expecting it to be like a mind-blowing match, but it
wasn't. No, I agree with you.
I thought it was surprising that Kushida didn't do the handshake in the beginning because Kushida's clearly a face. And then Kushida was also mocking Lethal in his Macho Man thing, which is another heel thing. So Kushida was clearly playing the heel a little bit in this match, which was interesting to see because he's normally the baby face.
Yeah, he appears or acts more like a baby face in general.
Lethal catching Kushida and putting him in a backbreaker when Kushida was going for the flipping springboard move was sweet. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Nice series of reversals towards the end of the match. I like that. There's a nice little sequence at the end.
I was a big fan of the storytelling for the lethal injection. How earlier they tried to set it up and it failed.
Yeah,
I'm always a fan when they set up a move earlier in the match and then it ends up paying off later on.
You mean it pays off?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I was just repeating what you said, you jackass.
Overall, it was a fun match.
I don't know about fun. Yeah, it was fun.
For people watching both promotion, this helps gets Jay over because of how well Kushida did in Best of the Super Juniors.
Yeah, because he got the win. Yeah. I kind of figured he would because they're on this whole like kick of beating all his people he lost to thing. You know?
I mean,
it'd be kind of silly to have him lose this.
I just didn't think it would happen so soon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Yeah, I have it on.
Getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah, Jay Lethal won by pinfall, I do believe.
I do declare.
I declare him the winner. You know what we got next?
We got some Martinez versus Page.
Yeah, for the TV championship.
Yeah, and you know what's gone? The one thing that you really loved about Adam Page. Well, I don't know if it's the only thing. No, it's the. You love that he's the only one who comes out to the Bullet Club music anymore, that's gone.
I have a note here. My first note is Paige has new music. Guess we won't ever hear the Bullet Club theme ever again.
It's Dave. Or anyone.
We're never going to hear it ever again now.
And I don't know, dude. Like, and the fucking Tongas seem like they have new music lined up, or is that music that was already theirs? I'm not sure.
That I don't know.
Dude, we barely ever see the Tongas, the Tongas.
Yeah, dude,
I don't wrestle.
I think I saw him wrestle once.
Yeah, dude, well, I guess we'll get to that later. But I didn't. I didn't even give it any thought that he was in the G1 or the G1
I was
tournament.
going to bring that up because whenever you sent that one later. Text, I thought about that.
Yeah.
Paige did a shooting star press from the apron and landed on his feet, which was fucking impressive. That dude's so fucking good.
Yeah.
The powerbomb on the apron and then chokeslam on the guardrail was fucking crazy. I don't know if you remember that.
Powerbomb onto apron with chokeslam into barrier is brutal.
Yeah, that was
exact
crazy. Cradle pile driver onto the chair was pretty badass. Dude, I got real pumped when he pulled out I haven't seen thumbtacks in a long ass time. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I love when they do the thumbtacks and it's not the fake WWE ones. They do like close-ups and you can see they're legit thumbtacks.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like not to get away from the match, but the face paint. I wish Martinez face painted more often, but I guess it makes it more special that he's doing it for
a pay-per-view.
A pay-per-view, so it makes sense. Just like Balor's Demon.
Yeah.
That we'll probably never see again.
Except he just stopped because WWE sucks and they won't ever book him in anything good.
The rumor is that Vince wants the Demon to be undefeated forever, so he's only going to book him whenever it wins, but that's really fucking stupid because anytime he comes out in the Demon paint, we'll instantly know he wins.
Did he win all his matches in the Demon paint so far?
That's the rumor.
I guess he probably would have.
I mean, I don't think he's done any on the main roster yet, has he?
The Demon stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He's done it a couple times.
Okay. Well, he's probably never lost it.
I mean, I know he won. I know he had it when he won the Universal title. I can't remember when he had it after that, though. That's the thing.
As of like a month or two ago, if he hasn't done it since, from my understanding, he was undefeated at that point.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
I believe in the Bullet Club.
Believe.
Martinez won this by pinfall, and he's still the champion. I thought it was pretty obvious Martinez was going to win, but the match was still really good.
You did?
Yeah, I really did. Like, I just didn't think that they I don't like. Most companies don't do the win the title, lose it fast. It's not often they do that. So I mean, I didn't. You know what I mean? It's so rare. I'm just like, yeah, it probably won't happen. You know?
Is there a trick with those tacks? Like, are they real tacks? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, they're real.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't have any sort of rubber tacks or nothing?
No, whenever Foley, you watched that match.
I watched that one.
They were talking about there was two different doctors just picking all the tacks out of Foley when he was in the back because they're just real tacks.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking brutal.
Yeah. There was no payoff for the chairs that were set up outside, which was kind of lame.
I forgot.
Remember they set out two chairs against each other, one on top. They never did anything with them.
I forgot about those.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to see something cool with the chairs.
Let's see. We got the Bucks. The
Bucks of Youth.
The Bucks of Youth.
The Bucks of Youth.
Versus the Briscoes.
For the Tag Team Championship. The Bucks came out with both titles, which was sweet, because usually we haven't seen that 6-man one on them.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I like that.
Another thing that I've noticed about the fucking Bucks is, dude, I will never not be amazed by how many fucking streamers go out whenever
Never not be amazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's always. I remember watching one of the episodes of ROH over my parents.
Do you want that?
That's a contact. I don't want it.
Oh.
Whenever we were watching one of the episodes of ROH over my parents, I was like, "Oh, watch how many fucking streamers come out whenever they get out." And because they were talking about the streamers on the people earlier. I'm like, watch how many streamers come out when these two people come out. And dude, they were had blankets of streamers that they were pulling off them.
There's so many. Everyone saves them for the Bucks. Dude,
do you only get one? You've gone to the shows.
They kind of just hand them out to everyone, yeah.
But
the one I went to, they just handed them out once.
So you only get one.
Yeah. Huh. You can buy them though.
For how much?
I don't know. I was like, I'm not going to go buy fucking streamers, so I didn't even know. But I know they were selling them. Because they mentioned they were selling them at a booth, and I was like, that's dumb.
Just bring your own streamers.
Seriously. The froggy elbow that Mark Briscoe does is cool. I never noticed before it's froggy. like how he does a frog splash, but then like it's kind of changes it into an elbow, which is a kind of cool variation of an elbow.
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying. You're talking about.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. The jumping J driller was great. That move like always scares me. It's basically the one where he lifts him up in a butterfly type move and just does a pile driver. I'm always scared they're gonna land right on their head when he does it. But he always protects them, and their head's kind of in his lap and whatnot. But
yeah,
it's a cool looking move though.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to make out what I was getting at on this note. I'll just read it and you can tell me what it means.
You got it, dude.
Didn't the Bucks lose to the Briscoes recently, but Nick didn't break free and didn't break up the pin?
My next note is specifically about this.
Okay, so explain, Gav.
Let me remember. Okay, so I said talk about this. Okay, so there's something they do this a lot in tag matches where at the end of a match, like. Okay, let's say, like, fucking Mark has, Nick pinned, right?
Yeah.
And then Jay is holding Matt from stopping like, Matt's trying to get to him to stop it.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't get to him because Jay's holding him and he pins him in the match.
Yeah.
When the match ends. That's usually how they do it. At the end of a match, the one guy holds the other one at the end so he can't get to him and stop it. In this one, I noticed what they did was... And I think they've done it before, too. They'll do that same thing, and they'll have, Jay hold Matt to stop him, but Matt gets away from him at the last second and breaks up the pinfall. And it's really cool, because normally it's a finish when they do that.
Yeah.
So, like, they make you think it's going to end, and he's holding Matt, and then he kind of gets away at the last second and breaks up the pinfall.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, because as I was watching it, I'm like, oh, shit, it's fucking over, because I think he did a finisher, and he was holding him. I was like, it's over, but he got away. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I don't think that's what I was getting at, but I think what I was getting at is that the last time that they wrestled, it ended with one of them not being able to get there. I guess in a way I was sort of getting to that, but not exactly.
You were going straight there, and I kind of went in a circle, and I took the scenic route.
That's what happened.
I took the scenic route.
There was a comment on one of the pin counts being really slow, and I didn't think it was really slow at all.
You mean like online or something?
What?
You mean who made a comment on it?
Oh no, on by the commentary.
Oh,
they're like a slow count, and I'm like, this isn't a very slow count. They went really fucking fast.
I must have not even noticed it because it seemed normal. I have a note about a top rope cutter that was pretty sweet. And I also have a note about Mark landing on the ref at some point.
I don't think I have any more notes. Just an overall thought to finish up with.
Well, I have a note here that says I would have bet $1,000 that the J Driller onto the chair was the end of the match. And I was like, it's over. And it wasn't. And I was like, holy shit. There was a lot of false finishes in this that were really well done. But the Briscoes won by pinfall, and they are still the champions.
Sweet.
SCU turning on the Briscoes was cool, but it was very obvious just as to how it was staged to happen, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I don't know if you could kind of tell, but as I was watching it and SCU comes out, and I'm like, all right, SCU is just going to beat up the Briscoes now.
Yeah, as soon as they came out, you knew
you could
where
kind of
it
tell.
was going.
Yeah, but it was still really cool. So I thought it was cool.
Overall it was a real awesome match.
Yeah.
Dude, you can always expect a good match whenever these two go head to head because they've been working together for so long. They have so much experience together that they can read each other and work real well and have awesome chemistry.
True statement.
We got a fatal three-way here.
You mean a triple threat?
No, fatal three-way.
We have the main event: Cody versus Dalton Castle versus Marty Scurll in a fatal three-way ROH World Championship match. Dalton Castle going in as the champion. Overall, I'm just gonna say that this match was disappointing. I'm just gonna say that.
The more I think about it, the less you know what I mean? The less I understand why couldn't they just have the match then? Why couldn't they just book it differently and have the main event be the match in the next?
That's a good point.
The only thing I could think of is that it's that they had to have Jay Lethal beat Kushida to finish up that storyline of him beating everyone he's lost to.
To kind of also elevate him some too, because that's a big win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I haven't watched for a long time yet so far, but I think it seemed like Jay Lethal was more kind of like mid card for a while. I mean, he was main eventing in the champ forever, but you could only book so many people in the top spots, so you just took a step back for a bit. So maybe they were kind of trying to get him some big wins to get back to the top spot. But, dude, I was laughing so hard whenever Cody came out and it said Bullet Club is fine all over the video wall.
I saw that.
Funny.
I saw that.
That was funny. Cody stopping to get the ring and put it on just to have Marty kiss it was funny because it was just so fucking dumb. Like, remember that? He, like, stopped, went outside and got the ring and put it on to have him kiss it. Marty's like, no. That was pretty funny.
Dude, there are so many good spots in this match. Like, all the stuff with Aldis was, like, great.
Oh, I have a note right here. Aldis pulling the ref out was cool. Because it made total sense because he would want Cody to win so he can fight for that title.
It makes sense.
I was like, that was cool. I like that. I didn't see that coming at all. That kind of surprised me. Dude, I really liked when one of the boys dove out and Aldis just fucking pushed him. Remember? Yeah, that was a boy. That was a boy. That was a boy. Did you hear I said that?
Yes.
Wasn't it cool?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Do you remember it?
Woo!
Do you remember it? Do you remember it?
That was a boy.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
He was just like...
Yes.
You remember he was just like...
I do remember.
He just pushed him.
Woo!
He no-sold it.
Woo!
He's like, no thanks.
Woo!
What's next?
Woo!
Woo.
Let's see. Marty Belt face hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I got here. That's what I have here. Marty Belt face hit. That's my next. So weird. My next. That's so strange. I thought it was over when Dalton pinned Skrull after the Crossroads. But then Dalton won anyway, so who cares? But
dude, I missed one of my notes. I'm sorry. From earlier on in the match. It was a real slick move by Dalton. I used the word slick. By Dalton whenever he got thrown back in the ring because the action wasn't like on the outside of the ring, and he gets thrown back in the ring, but does like this like weird like reverse 619 type thing, but from the bottom apron, from like on top of the apron. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that was really cool.
How does it feel, fucker?
You just stared at me like,
I did it to you.
Yeah, but I was talking.
Yeah. So was I.
Oh yeah.
Wait, can you say all that over again so I can hear it?
So when
I didn't hear it.
Whenever the action
I heard
was
reverse 619.
Yeah, the action was like on the outside of the apron.
The action, you saw like the commentary.
Yeah, and who the fuck am I talking about?
Look at your notes.
That's what they moved.
That's weird, all on their own.
Dalton got thrown back into the ring, but like grabbed onto the rope in the apron and did like a 619 like back around and to kick.
Did he do a kick like above his head, or was it
above whose head?
Did he like kick above the top rope or do a 619 kick between the ropes?
It was from like underneath the like. Imagine him being thrown back into the ring.
Oh, from the outside.
Yeah, but he like caught himself and held on to the
apron
I
remember that. I remember that.
I thought that was a real
I remember
slick
that
move.
now. That was a slick. It made him look slick, like Slick Rick.
Move.
It made him look like Slick Rick, like Slick Nick's laptop.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. So it was interesting little maneuver.
It was an interesting little maneuver.
Dude, there are a bunch of finishes where I was like, oh my god, it's happening. Marty's winning it.
Like whenever Dalton pinned him after the Crossroads?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't it, because that wasn't Marty.
No, I don't remember. You're confusing me.
I don't remember.
You're trying to trick me.
I'm trying to trick you good. Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, I didn't know who was going to win. I thought it was going to be Cody or Marty.
Yeah.
Dalton was the last one I thought was going to win. So that was kind of surprising. They ended up winning.
mean, in our defense, we weren't expecting there to be a match the very next day that also changed the title of the fucking belt.
We'll talk about that fucking bullshit
now, right now.
I thought this was a really good match, but dude, it should have been so much longer.
Yeah.
It was like 15 minutes. I'm like, why is this with these three names? And I made it like why this could be why isn't it longer?
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
I don't know. I remember watching. The only thing I could think of is that like just Marty can't, or not Marty. It's that injury of
Dalton
that keeps him from performing for long periods of time.
And they even get off the air fast, like, oh, we're gonna get going, and they're just gone. I'm like, you guys are recording this shit for your own fucking streaming service.
Well,
no one's telling you to end the show.
I'm sorry we can't have a 30-minute sign off, Dave. I'm sorry.
Well, we suck.
Oh,
we suck.
It's
for their own channel, Gable.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Ring of Honor like, Ring of Honor, stop, you're going too late, and then Ring of Honor's like, sorry, Ring of Honor, and then they turn off.
Dude, I was just poking fun of the people who bitched about it.
I know. But I was making fun of the fact that...
that was on Axis, though, so...
Yeah. I was making fun of the fact that Ring of Honor told Ring of Honor to stop their show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just dumb.
Dude, I like whenever the champ... Dude, I don't know how often they do this in like any promotion ever overall, but I love when after the champ successfully defends his title.
Are you gonna say he talks?
He talks. I don't know if that's just because I've been seeing Kenny do it, or I saw Kenny do it, but I love the idea.
It's more of a New Japan thing.
Yeah, that might be.
Well, it's also something where like they do it, but normally they just go off the air. New Japan just doesn't go off the air.
Okay.
Because normally New Japan does it on their main events, I think, usually. Like, because Takahashi did it when he won the title, and he, like, cut a promo in the ring. I've seen New Japan do it several times. And normally it's after the main event ends.
Yeah.
Because I think Okada did it when his main event ended, that one we watched where he won. But yeah, like WWE does it and Ring of Honor does it, but when Ring of Honor did it, that show I went to, but they weren't recording it. It was after they went off the air and they just cut a promo in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think New Japan is just like, hey, we're on our own channel, but we're not retarded, so we're just going to go ahead and keep recording it because we can. Yeah. We don't have to cut ourselves off for any fucking reason. But it is cool. It's much cooler when it's in English and you can understand it, though. Like, I'm not a big... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them whenever, like... I'm sitting there listening to, like, a Takahashi promo, and the translator's saying something every 10 seconds, and so I'm like, this is lame.
Yeah.
I want to actually understand. I wish they were subtitled. Even if they're just subtitled, I'd be happy.
Yeah, why can't they have someone who's just doing subtitles underneath?
And especially if they're on demand. You don't need it live. Just
it's
subtitle
true.
it on demand.
That's true.
That's easy as fuck. Yeah, I don't... And especially since they're trying to appeal to, like, a more English crowd, it seems, like... Every single G1
they just need
show
to make sure they
English.
take those right steps.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they were subtitled. All right, so that's the end of the best in the world. The pay-per-view overall, I have to admit, it was kind of disappointing, but it was still better than anything WWE.
Yeah, dude,
it was disappointing for an ROH pay-per-view.
I was super excited for it, and it just didn't pay off.
Yeah. So,
dude, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's like I like to see like at least like one or two title changes, but I don't know. Like, you could have missed the show and missed nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There weren't even really any big storyline setups.
No, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. It's disappointing.
Now, let's talk about this. So, after this pay-per-view, like the next night, Ring of Honor decides to go ahead and put on their fucking... on their website a picture of this match that's a 4-way, and it shows Dalton Castle in the front, so he's still the champ. So if you didn't watch Best in the World yet, you just spoiled it because you know Dalton's going to retain.
Yeah.
Because you want to advertise this match. I didn't even know it was being posted on there, so it was spoiled for me before I even fucking saw it. Because I went on like Twitter to look at something, and it mentioned how Jay Lethal was the new champ. I'm like, well, that's fucking great, and I just got fucking pissed. And the only
was it ROH who tweeted it?
No, it was. I think it was on StarCast.
Okay.
But the only reason StarCast tweeted it is because they fucking aired it on Honor Club. If this was just a title switch at a fucking TV taping, people aren't going to tweet it everywhere and ruin it without spoiler alerts like out the ass.
Yeah.
But because they aired it on their channel without really any like indication except for an hour fucking in advance, no one knew it was going to be on, and then people were tweeting about it.
Dude, I don't know. The way that, like, ROH's website is set up, it's like an old person learned how to, like, do, like, web design and stuff. It's like, I don't know, it's just, like, it's just not, it's not user-friendly. It really isn't.
It's not.
And, yeah, they don't have, they really need to get an app set up for, like, Fire Stick, and they just got the phone app. But, like, I don't know. Half the time when I try to log into the phone app, it's like your username and password are wrong. I'm like, it's not. I know it's not.
You know what I realized why mine wasn't working?
Why?
Is because whenever I start to put in my email, I click on the whole email and just go to the password, and it was having a space at the end of my email, and you have to get rid of the space.
I wonder if that's it.
That's what I realized, because the space is making it wrong.
Dude, I was just getting so mad. I'm like, okay, check.
Yeah.
Retype in password, and that's exactly what my
Dude,
stuff
I've
is.
done it on the fucking, on my Xbox One internet, and it was typed right, and there's no spaces, and it still wouldn't work, and I was getting real fucking mad.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It's
I
frustrating.
was like, whatever. But so let's talk more about this match. So here's what they did. It's time for Dave to complain more. So basically, what you did was you showed the coolest moment and surprise from your next 4 fucking weeks of TV. So now I'm not even excited for the TV in the next 4 weeks, because I know the coolest part's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't.
This hasn't. I think we're on the second week of the second week of tapings. Since that, 2 TV shows have aired, and that match still isn't on there.
Yeah.
So every time I watch, I'm like, whatever. So like, it's got me not excited for the TV show, not because of it too, because they spoiled it. All you had to do was tape this fucking show. When was it on? A Sunday? It happened. Tape it on Sunday and fucking just make that your first show. You know what I mean? Make that your first show. Then you have like 4 days maybe they could get spoiled. It's not that hard, man. That's all you had to fucking do. Just tape the show. Your TV tapings, and just make that match, put it in your first show that airs. You could air it within a week.
Yeah, you don't even have to have it be like the first match of that night, or
it could be the last match
of that night.
It could be the main event,
and you just play it out of order. Like I think that's what really that's what really kept them from doing it, is that they didn't want to air it out of order.
Yeah,
and they just for some reason limited themselves from doing that. And so their solution, instead of airing out of order, is just air it by itself in advance. It's just, I don't know, dude. It's set up really dumb.
And dude, this is WWE level bullshit is what this is. The only reason this was done, I will bet my life, the only reason this was done was for them to get Honor Club subscribers.
You think so?
I guarantee you. Because they're like, if you have Honor Club, go watch this awesome match where there's a new fucking champion crown. They didn't even do it on the fucking pay-per-view. They did it on an exclusive Honor Club fucking match. So everyone is like, oh shit, if I had Honor Club, I could have seen that. That's the only fucking reason they did it, was to get fucking Honor Club. I don't blame them. I mean, you want to get subscribers, fine, but it's bullshit, man.
There's better ways to get subscribers than that.
I agree.
Maybe don't let fucking Fight TV air your pay-per-views, and you just air your pay-per-views by yourself.
Yeah.
That's sold right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a gun to my head, had to cancel either fucking Ring of Honor or New Japan, I don't think it's much of a thought. I'd probably cancel Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I really like what New Japan's doing.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And New Japan just has a lot more talent that I'm a fan of.
I love a ton of the ROH guys.
The only thing that's keeping me around on ROH is the tours. The tours are just quality shit.
Yeah, they're really good shows. But whenever your tour is really just as good as your pay-per-view needs to step up its fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that pay-per-view definitely should have been better. But that's all I have to say about it. Do you have anything else to say about that pay-per-view?
I mean, it was still better than a WWE pay-per-view.
It was. Get closer before my eyes get red.
Yeah, what's going on with your eyes? They're red.
I'm fucking high, dude.
Yeah,
I smoked a joint as we were recording.
Smoked a doobie.
I smoked a
All right.
I smoked a fatty with his pimp daddy. You're a pimp daddy.
I'm a pimp daddy.
That's what the Godfather said in WB. Remember the Godfather?
He was like Yujiro Takahashi. Yujiro Takahashi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bitches follow him, the hoe train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who he was.
Dude, the only reason I knew what you were talking about is because they were talking about Yujiro Takahashi and compared him to the Godfather.
Oh, did they?
On a podcast I listened to.
Ah, interesting. I mean, he's a much cooler version.
Yes.
And he has Asian chicks, so he's about 1,000 times better.
I forgot to do that. I wanted to look at some of his shirts, see if he had any cool shirts.
The Godfather?
No, Tokyo Pimp, brah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
All right.
I guess that's it for this, huh?
Yeah.
Have any closing thoughts? What's coming up for ROH?
Garbage? I don't know. Yeah, probably not.
I think they just have some tours coming. I don't think they haven't. Their next pay-per-view is obviously a while away.
Yeah, I think. Let's see, Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor. Honor is real.
July.
Dude. Honor is real, dude.
Let's see what they got. Upcoming shows. They've got
Make sure it's not a TV taping, because that doesn't mean shit to
Honor
us.
for All. It's on the 20th in Nashville.
Nashville?
21st. In Atlanta.
I think that's a TV
That's
taping.
the TV taping. Is it just by itself then?
Yeah, one live event. That's kind of weird.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, we're gonna be so busy fucking watching the G1 Climax.
Luckily, there isn't much. There's only one show to watch for Ring of Honor.
Honor Reunited.
I think that's around after the G1's over, so that works out.
When's the G1 end?
I think it's sometime beginning of August.
Okay.
First week of August. I mean, it's definitely not more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's like 28 days long or something.
It's like a month.
It's a long fucking time. Yeah, and then August.
And that's all after.
Yeah. Reunited.
So we're probably not going to talk much more ROH until probably after the G1's over. We're going to be covering the G1 pretty thoroughly.
Is this going to be broadcast somewhere?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think it is. Maybe it'll be on Honor Club. It says live.
Well, whenever. Who's all gonna? I need to know what the matches are, dude.
There's like a tournament.
I think New Japan has a thing that if their talent wrestles somewhere and it is recorded, whether it's like for a DVD or something, that it will go on to New Japan after a certain period of time. Yeah, dude. I was watching like there's some like weird like some weird promotions that show up on New Japan World sometimes.
Huh. I mean, I hope it does. I'd like to see it. There's some sort of he's having some sort of tournament on there.
Yeah, I know Ishii just like he got a belt or he had a title match or a title defense. Dude, Ishii has a belt, doesn't he?
I think he might.
Yeah, he had a title defense somewhere and they put it on.
Yeah,
dude, they just put. I need to watch that Suzuki match. There's that Suzuki and Okada fought in the rain.
Really?
Yeah, they did. It was for some charity event, but they put the Okada Suzuki match online.
Was it a Rainmaker match where they actually made?
It literally rained. Yeah.
Wow, he's the Rainmaker.
Wow, look at that.
So we'll be back with some Ring of Honor after the G1. We'll be back with some more Ring of Honor after the G1. That's when we're gonna be back with Ring of Honor.
See you guys.
So sometime shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do our outro plug. What is wrong with you?
Follow us.
There, we did it. Now we're done.
Yes.
Hey, follow us on YouTube at Breakroom BS, right? Is that what it is? You did it.
Breakroom BS.
You set up the YouTube page. I don't know what it is.
It's Breakroom BS on everything, so.
It is. Goodbye for a long time, Ring of Honor.
Where do you think you're going?
Ring of Honor.